Hi Virgo, welcome to your extended monthly reading for October 2023. I'm going to start with some astrology. Interesting. Okay, I guess I'm going to do this first. So astrologically, let's talk about you personally, Virgos. I was going to talk about the overall, but this is popping out right away. So I feel like you need a pat on the back because what I was going to say is the last 6 months, you've really been introspective, okay? You've really embraced the hermit energy, which is ruled by Virgo and Earth. And you've gone deep within, okay? And a lot of this has been focused on your relationships, how you show up in relationships, how others show up for you. And I think we're starting to learn a lot from our shadow. So everybody was asked, especially during Virgo season in September, to do their shadow work before Mercury turned direct and other planets started turning direct and the new Virgo new moon. But I feel like while I've been suggesting to everybody to do their shadow work, you couldn't really look away from your shadow work, okay? And you've really come a long way. We're starting to see the sabotage, okay, that comes from our shadow, because our shadow we project onto other people. So when we have these difficulties in our relationships, we have to look within. And I feel like you really answered the wake-up call, all right? And wonderful, because again, part of that judgment era that's coming in is liberating yourself, all right? Even though you're an earth sign, you don't want to be attached to that Capricorn era. You want to be embracing this uplifting judgment era that's coming during Libra season. That era is lifting us up, okay, to shine our light, answer the wake-up call. So congratulations. I really do feel like you did the work, okay? And you're really feeling your place in the universe. How wonderful is that, Virgos? So give yourselves a pat on the back, because October is really about embracing this change you've made, okay, and moving forward, all right? And you're going to start to see the harmony in your relationships. A big thing, so many tongue twisters, a big thing for Virgos in this new judgment era is harmonious relationships, okay? And seeing the benefit in the contrast, all right? And really embracing the shadow side of Virgo, which is Pisces, and going with the flow and letting life move you, you know what I mean? And not having everything so rigid and structured. Now, on the other hand, Pisces, guess what they're embracing? They're embracing Virgo energy. They're embracing more structure. They're embracing more dedication to habits and routines, okay? So all of us are being asked to embrace different parts of ourselves. The other thing I want to say too before I start is that I am going to be doing some videos on shadow work. So if you're not subscribed to Modern Maven Tarot, please do make sure you subscribe so that you get notifications of when those videos pop up. But again, if you're not a parent, my parenting astrology is for your inner child. So it's reparenting yourself. So these shadow work exercises are not only for parents who are nurturing their children's development, but your own inner child's development, right? Because you're never too late to reparent yourself. But a quick trick is see what your rising sign is, and then look at the opposite of that sign, and that is where you're going to find some of your shadow traits, okay? But again, nothing to fear from the shadow. Embrace new ideas. We want to face these things, which, like I said, I really feel like you're in this area, like you're already stepped into this. This is that old Capricorn paradigm. I really feel that you are already past that, okay? And you've already stepped into this judgment era. So wonderful. But the shadow is just part of us from conditioning as a child. You know, we're all beams of light. We get put into this body, so we're already constrained to a body, and then that body's told what to think, what to feel, how to act, how to dress, you know what I mean? And so that's where your shadow builds, okay? And you run away from your shadow, you reject your shadow, right? But that shadow is a part of who you are, okay? So the more we can liberate ourselves and transform, and I feel like this transformation, while it is emotionally, mentally, you're going to see physical transformations too, I feel, from it, which is pretty cool. I love that, Virgos. Okay, so back to the overall astrology. So we got that Aries full moon that was at the end of September. You might even get this reading before the end of September. So if you did not utilize that Aries full moon, definitely think of where you can utilize it, what house Aries rules in your chart, any planets that are ruled by Aries, and really focus on putting yourself first in certain areas, okay? But remember, Aries with Virgo. Okay, like you already know how to put yourself first, Virgo. You already know how to make your opinions heard. So make sure that we tame that with the assertiveness aspect of the Aries. Focus more on the confidence aspect, okay? And the leading forward into this new judgment era. Because again, we don't want it to be attached to the Capricorn paradigm of charging forward, right? Like hold no prisoners type of energy. Okay, so then also solar eclipse in Libra in the middle of the month. That is really going to be wonderful for everybody, but especially for the signs like you, Virgo. You're going to really open up to more communal ideas, okay? And everybody knowing how everybody benefits you in your life. Everybody is a jigsaw puzzle piece in somebody else's jigsaw puzzle, and you are as well in somebody else's. And so if you're not seeing how you fit into somebody else's jigsaw puzzle, you're going to see that. If you're not seeing how somebody else fits into your jigsaw puzzle, you're going to see that. And then that's right after Pluto turns direct on 10/10. And I just love that Pluto is turning direct on 10/10. 10/10 is one of my favorite numerical synchronicities. So again, we're going to focus on our future and our future when it comes to community, okay? So definitely, if you don't have a strong community around you, Virgos, you might want to set that as an intention, okay? That you have a strong community who's aligned with where you've grown, okay? And if we're putting our time and efforts into relationships that aren't giving us anything back, we need to reassess that, okay? And these relationships, they can be personal or they can be career relationships, okay? So it's important that the amount of effort you're putting in, that there's energy coming back to you in the same vibration, okay? Let's see what else. Oh, and then of course, Scorpio season at the end of the month, accepting transformation, things coming to an end, things birthing new. I mean, Death card is what Scorpio is ruled by, or I'm sorry, the Death card is ruled by Scorpio, and it's all about understanding when things need to come to an end. And I feel like, okay, a lot of people have been getting the Seven of Swords popping up. I really feel like there's this shadow side of betrayal, deceit, that's coming to an end in your life. And you're just starting to understand the nature of appearances. And again, when we do our shadow work on ourselves, and then we see how other people project their shadow, we have less hostile energy again, towards it, okay? So yeah, embrace it. I mean, this is wonderful. So please, Virgos, give yourselves a pat on the back because you really had some wonderful transformation in September. So like, I feel like too, like September is like, your September is what kind of like, excuse me, Leos have been getting for October. But I mean, carpe diem, right? And then, okay, this is what I love because Gemini's got this too in their actual spread, but your shadow and your spirit, okay? If you let your shadow overtake you, it pulls you in this direction. If you let your spirit overtake you and you don't embrace your shadow, it takes you in this direction. But when you allow them to work together in harmony, your inner light shines you and you go forward because it's your inner light. Your inner light is the duality of these two working together, all right? So embrace your shadow, love yourself. You know, it's like RuPaul says, if you don't love yourself, how is anybody else going to love you? Or how are you going to love anybody else? Sorry, RuPaul, I said that wrong. If you don't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love anyone else? That's what RuPaul says. So definitely embrace that, okay? Love yourself. And like I said, that shadow, it's got nothing on you, Virgos. So if you haven't done your shadow work, please, 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 I'm going to keep saying it. There's never a wrong time to do it if you haven't done it. And, you know, you might look at it and, like I said, because it was put in your face, you might see the things and go, oh, yeah, I'm aware of that, you know. Oh, okay, so let's see here. We're going to dive in because you really don't have that many pre-shuffle messages coming out. Other than that, like, I really think you need to give yourselves a pat on the back when it comes to that astrologically, okay, Virgos? But yeah, Libra air is lifting us up. So you're already grounded. So this is a wonderful balance of that liberating air balanced with your groundedness, okay? Because if there's any earth sign that's grounded, it's Virgos. Okay. All right, so let us see what we got for Virgos, October 2023. Amazing. Yeah, all of this, you got, I love this, King of Cups and the Judgment and Two of Cups. And so you really, that emotional maturity, okay, that emotional fulfillment, you're going to start seeing your relationships in a whole new manner. You might too, if you're single, you might be really welcoming in the relationship that is best for you because you faced your shadow. When you face your shadow, you welcome yourself, right? You love yourself so that somebody else can love you exactly who you are. When you deny your shadow or you say, no, that's not a part of me, and you try to change it, you're going to attract somebody who wants to change something in you, right? So embracing who you are is so important. Yes. Okay. You are Earth, though. Okay, so let's see here. Let's just keep going. Amazing. Wow. All right, dang. Okay, so you got the same outcome, I think, as Gemini. Very strongly related to Gemini, all right? So you Virgos with Gemini. Amazing. Okay, well, Virgos, your overall energy for the month of October is the Eight of Wands. Things are moving fast, all right? This is very forward motion. So again, you are an earth sign. You like to be grounded. You like your routine. You like to, know what you're going to eat for breakfast and lunch and dinner, all these things. Let's pick up the pace. All right, Virgos, you want to embrace this energy. This is excitement, confidence. This is seeking new things, right? The more new you bring into your life, the more abundance is going to show up. And I really love this. Okay, so you really need to contemplate more too. This is interesting because this popped up before. Again, this card is like, is the juice worth the squeeze, right? One of my favorite tarot readers, Middle Pond Tarot, they say that all the time. And it is, it's really contemplating if the work you're doing, if the rewards, and again, this can be in relationships and it can be personal relationships or work relationships, but you're really starting to contemplate whether or not the work you're putting in is worth it, okay? And I love this coming too in October when fall and harvest, like these are really big themes of October to begin with. And so this is wonderful to see. If for some reason you aren't feeling satisfied, you need to reassess, okay? And there's not like all of this, like that's what I love too, is because this is what you need more of. And because it's a Seven of Coins, this is very a personal thing. This is really just reassessing how you deal with disappointment too, I guess, that's interesting. That comes from your shadow. But you really have to ask if the work is worth the rewards, all right? So if you've been putting a lot of energy into something and you're not feeling any sense of relief or gratification, just keep that in mind. But because it's what you need more of, we got to make sure we put the work in, okay? All right, what I love is the Emperor is exactly what you have enough of. And what this means is that you have a lot of ambition, confidence, assertiveness, stability, high Virgo, okay? So that Aries full moon is really, really powerful. That's what I love, okay? Because with Earth, like the fire isn't going to scorch the earth, okay? And it's being lifted up with the air of Libra too. All right, because like I love seeing the visual of the elements working together. That's my favorite part. And like you're being lifted up with the air of Libra, and that fire is like activating that, the soil. It's really fascinating. Okay, so all of this is saying that you can lead with confidence, all right? You're really feeling confident. You're really feeling powerful. And this is a wonderful thing, Virgos. This is interesting. All right. So to see the Empress in this position is very interesting because it's saying that you need to get rid of some of that Virgo energy, like Earth, and like I said, this like structure, like I don't even want to say structure, because structure is great because you want to balance that. But the Empress is getting in the way of the Eight of Wands. Okay, the Empress is, you know, just taking pleasure and you know, just sitting and watching, you know, nature and the leaves blow. Like all this is wonderful, right? But is getting in the way of this forward moving energy. Okay. And so, yes, like obviously love nature. Like the Empress is something you always want to have in your life. Okay. But we need to use this in this manner. Okay. So you gotta embrace the Empress while moving forward. Okay. And having a variety. Okay. You really need to embrace variety. Embrace, again, the Pisces energy of change and experiencing new things and eating new things and drinking, you know what I mean? Like you want to have that variety in your life. Okay, I love this. So the Ace of Wands is what you can change. So if you're not feeling inspired, okay, if you're not feeling that spark of confidence, really easy to overcome. And like I said, the answer is with here. The answer is this forward moving Eight of Wands energy. Okay, this is travel, like travel too. Okay, if you get an opportunity to travel, somebody says, hey, you want to go here? Yeah, absolutely. All right, you want to embrace travel in October, and I love it so much. Okay, so this is interesting too. So the Four of Cups is what you need to accept. Okay, and you need to accept that if you're feeling like any discontentment, any boredom, you can change it. Okay, you need to realize that it's in your control to change these things. Also, this is ruled by Moon in Cancer, so especially pay attention if your Moon is in Cancer, because this is signifying that you need to shift your emotions. Okay, you can be re-inspired, and again, all of it is pointing to this Eight of Wands. Okay, experiencing new things, traveling. Like if you have the ability to do these things, Virgo, and you're not, you're missing a huge opportunity. What I love is because all of this, like I said, October is just, I mean, in the tarot is a green. October is just going to be a wonderful, abundant, transformative, like finally feeling the happiness of the transformation you've been going through. And it's ending with the Nine of Cups, okay? And the Nine of Cups is that absolute satisfaction in everything that we deserve. It's focusing on what you already have, and you're realizing how much amazing abundance, and again, this isn't just material abundance, but emotional fulfillment and abundance. You know, gratitude for your relationships, gratitude for your dwellings, gratitude for the food you eat, gratitude for the clothes you wear, gratitude for yourself, Virgos. I think the biggest part of this, Virgos, is that you are content with yourself. And again, you have to love yourself first. Also, this is ruled by Jupiter and Pisces. So again, what I love, okay, here is you're seeing that, because Jupiter is luck, right? Jupiter is natural talents. It's the opposite. You're seeing the luck in embracing Piscean energy in your life. So if Virgo is your rising and Pisces is your opposite, embracing your shadow, you're starting to see how embracing your shadow even creates more abundance. And you might have been scared of embracing it. So fascinating. Okay, so next, let's see what past life energy is going to help you in October, or just give you some clarity. Let's see what's going to give Virgo some insights in October 2023 from a past life. Now remember, these past lives, they can be an actual past life or past lives before children if you're a parent. Past life meaning your childhood if you know, you don't have kids, but take it how it resonates. You will probably connect it to where you need to connect it to, Virgos. All right, past life for Virgos, October 2023. Yeah, that abundance. So much of this. Okay, yeah, wands. That's what I love too, is you really have a perfect balance. I really feel like October is going to be really balanced for you. All right, well, again, it was all about your relationships with that growth. And your past life is love life. Interesting. All right, so let's see what it's got. All right, Virgos. So this card comes to you as an indication that your love life is affected by one or more previous lifetimes. Most likely you had a painful experience back then that has caused you to be overly cautious. In such cases, working on yourself can help you reopen your beautiful, loving heart. In that way, you can love and be loved again. It's also likely that this card comes to you as validation that the man or woman you're romantically interested in was also a prominent person in your past life. This individual may not necessarily have been a romantic partner at the time, but your inclination to connect romantically in this life is definitely part of a greater plan. Okay, so I love this too, because like, what did I say? When you love yourself for who you are, exactly how you are, you welcome in the loving person that loves you for who you are, because that's what you want. You don't want somebody who wants to change you. You want somebody who sees that inner light exactly how it is. That inner child has nothing to be scared of anymore when you face your shadow. Oh, I love this, Virgos. Okay, so let's see what empowering question is going to help you embrace this. Because I really feel like if you're single, Virgos, I really feel like October could really bring in a new love interest. And if you're in a relationship, I really feel like it's going to just spark this new harmonious 9 of Cups energy. Amazing. Wow. Okay. And also too, like Mercury being retrograde, I love this because all of the readings have been very specific. Very clear. Your empowering question: how do I show love to myself? How do I show love to others? Love is in the air. My goodness, Virgos. How do I love myself and how do I love others? Because remember, gotta love yourself first. All the aspects of yourself. And when that shadow pops up in other people or other people bring your shadow to your attention, you still love yourself, okay? Man, this is amazing. All right. Let's see what crystal energy is going to help Virgos in October 2023. Seriously, this has been some of the best energy. Yeah, if you have Gemini placements, I mean, please watch Gemini. There is no stopping you because Gemini had an off the charts, amazing, abundant energy coming in. All right. Oh, good Lord. All right. Well, ooh. The crystal energy for you for the month of October is gold. All right, which is the solar angel. Love this. Also, if there's a Leo in your life, pay attention to that. Wear some gold. Wear some gold jewelry. You know, have some gold, like I'm picturing, you know, if you identify as male, gold cuffs or something. I don't know. Put, you know, gold in your wallet, gold colors, you know, and put gold around in your house, you know, make it a prominent fixture when you wake up to see the gold. Okay. But yeah, that solar angel, I really feel like I said, it's that inner light of yours. You're letting that inner light shine. And how beautiful is that? So we're going to do one clarifying card for Virgos, and then we are going to be done for October, okay? But remember, don't forget to check out your sun, moon, and rising for a more in-depth look at the month ahead. Okay, clarifying card, Virgos. October 2023. Clarifying card. Oh, amazing. Oh my gosh. You got the Queen of Pentacles as your clarifier, all right? Really enjoy the abundance you have, Virgos. I mean, this is, I'm just loving how uplifting, again, Libra, air, how uplifting all of these readings have been. Enjoy what you have. You have so much abundance. You should really feel satisfied and like proud of yourselves, Virgos, okay? enjoy this beauty in life, all right? I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, comment, and share with other people that you think this reading might resonate with. Again, please subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot so you get notifications of when new videos do pop up. And I know I mentioned this already, but Sun, Moon, and Rising, check that out. I'm going to point something out here in a second, too. Actually, I'm going to point it out now. Okay, so you see this goat that's here? I visualize this too with you, with your shadow, okay? And look at this abundance here. Look on the back. You see the back imagery? All right? Accepting your shadow, loving yourself exactly who you are, all that abundance that pops up. And also new adventures. Get ready for it, Virgos. Also, too, particular planet, if you need some clarity on, check what sign rules that in your chart and watch the corresponding video. And if you don't know what signs rule what planets in your chart, I always link Pam Gregory's free birth chart in every video description. Also, check out your Pluto. I think that because Pluto is turning direct, I think everybody's being guided to check out what sign rules Pluto in their chart and watch that corresponding video. And then also, too, I like to give a shout out to my favorite astrologers because I think the astrology is also important for the month. Donna Stellhorn, Stillwater Alchemy, they do Stillwater does weekly updates, and Donna Stellhorn, Pam Gregory, they do wonderful new moon, full moon. Lina Alive, love their new moon and full moon workshops. Chris Corsini has wonderful workshops. So have an amazing, abundant, forward-moving month of October, Virgos.